very urgent. Your soulmate just learned something painful about you. Now they need the truth tonight. My child, listen closely to me, because the person I have created just for you is hurting tonight over a false story. They just learned something painful about you from a distant voice, and shadows of doubt are trying to enter their mind. I am coming to you now because they need the truth tonight, and I am stepping in to protect your shared future. I have seen every single tear you have cried in the dark when you felt entirely forgotten by the cold world. I know the secret prayers you whispered for a true companion, and your soulmate has been praying those exact same prayers. Tonight, I am bridging the gap between your two lonely hearts and shielding your bond from this sudden spiritual attack. You must keep listening to my voice right now, because your spirit needs to be ready for what happens next. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow. When you see this final sign, you will know that the painful lie has been shattered and their heart is yours again. I am working behind the scenes this very minute to clear away the dark clouds that have gathered around their thoughts. When you feel a sudden warmth in your chest tonight, know that it is my presence comforting your worried soul. I am preparing you for the beautiful moment they reach out, asking for the gentle truth that only you can give. Old ghosts from your history want to use your past mistakes to keep you isolated and afraid of finding true love. Your soulmate learned something painful about a broken moment you thought was buried and completely forgiven long ago. Tonight, I am erasing that unfair shame from their memory and replacing it with the pure truth of your beautiful heart. Jesus says, "Do not let panic take over your mind, because I am in complete control of this fragile situation tonight." Your soulmate is sitting in silence right now, wrestling with this painful news, but they are waiting for a clear direction. They deeply need the truth tonight, and I am planting a seed of peace in their mind while they try to rest. People who do not understand your journey have spoken carelessly, bringing up a season of your life when you were deeply lost. This painful information reached your soulmate, making them question if they truly know the person they are falling in love with. I am stepping in tonight to remind them of your current grace and the wonderful person you have grown to be. You must not turn away from this message, for I am offering you the key to healing this sudden division. Stay with me until the very end, because I am going to reveal a powerful blessing I have prepared for you. This final blessing will wash away their doubts and bind your two spirits together in a way nothing can ever break. You might have felt completely out of place today, feeling a sudden chill or a strange memory pulling at your thoughts. That was the exact moment your soulmate heard the painful rumor, and your spirit sensed their sudden wave of deep confusion. I allowed you to feel that shift so you would seek my face tonight and let me handle this heavy burden. I am asking you to take a final step of trust right now and let go of your past hurts entirely. You cannot hold on to this new, beautiful relationship if your hands are still gripping the pain of your old rejections. Your soulmate needs the truth tonight, and that truth is that you are completely free from the chains of your past. The Lord says, your soulmate is a good person with a tender heart, and they are simply scared of being hurt by love again. When they learned something painful about your past, their first instinct was to pull away and build a protective wall. Tonight, I am gently breaking down that wall of fear and whispering the truth of your genuine loyalty into their soul. I have watched you rebuild your life piece by piece, and I will not let a careless whisper destroy your future. The painful thing they heard is a distortion of the truth, meant to steal the joy I have planned for you. They need the absolute truth tonight, and I am going to send my angels to comfort their worried and anxious mind. Keep your focus on my words, because giving up now will leave your soulmate alone in the dark with their fears. Stay with me until the close of this message, because I will share the exact sign of victory you will soon see. This profound sign will be the proof that my light has chased away the shadows trying to blind your meant-to-be partner. Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night for no reason, feeling a sudden urge to pray or simply breathe. That is my spirit waking you up because your soulmate is tossing and turning, heavily burdened by the painful thing they learned. Your silent prayers in those quiet hours provide the exact comfort I use to settle their racing heart and troubled mind. You must forgive the people who spread this painful rumor about you, so your own heart remains pure and completely open. If you carry anger into tomorrow, it will only block the beautiful restoration I am trying to bring to your relationship. They need the truth tonight, and your gentle peace will be the loudest proof that you are walking in my light. Jesus says, I know you feel a deep sense of urgency, a desperate need to fix this misunderstanding before it is too late. But I am telling you to be still, because your soulmate just learned something painful, and they need time to process. I am working in their silence tonight, showing them that the truth of your character is stronger than any old rumor. The tears you have shed over past heartbreaks were not ignored, and they have watered the soil for this new love. The enemy knows this connection is a divine gift, which is why they sent a painful lie to disrupt your peace. Your soulmate needs the truth tonight, and I am moving the obstacles out of the way so they can clearly see it. Do not click away or let your mind wander, for your soulmate's peace depends on your spiritual readiness in this hour. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the final seal of protection I am placing over you. When I reveal this sign, all your anxiety will melt away, and you will know your future marriage is entirely safe. You have noticed signs lately, like seeing their name unexpectedly or hearing a song that perfectly describes your unique bond. These are not accidents, but my constant reminders that this person is the one I have chosen to walk beside you. Even though they learned something painful today, these unseen signs will also surround them tonight, guiding them back to your arms. The final step of trust is completely surrendering your need to defend yourself against the lies spoken about your past mistakes. I am your greatest defender, and I am speaking to their heart right now, clearing your name of all false guilt. They need the truth tonight, and the truth I am giving them is that you are a cherished, redeemed, and worthy partner. The Lord says, My child, the painful secret they uncovered was meant to be a weapon against you, but I will turn it around. I will use this moment of deep confusion to show them how completely honest and vulnerable you are willing to be. Tonight, they need the truth, and this trial will ultimately build a foundation of absolute trust between your two beating hearts. I hear the silent groans of your spirit when you worry that you will be alone for the rest of your days. I promise you that your soulmate is real, they are near, and they are deeply invested in the love you share. They learned something painful about you today, but my love is wrapping around them tonight to wash that sudden pain away. Hold on to my promises just a little while longer, for the dawn is coming to scatter this temporary, frightening darkness. Stay with me until the closing words, because I am preparing to hand you the exact sign of their returning love. This sign will appear in your normal daily routine, proving that I am actively working in the details of your life. When you feel a sudden, unexplainable peace wash over you in the middle of a stressful day, that is my doing. It is my way of telling you that your soulmate's heart has softened and they have rejected the painful lies entirely. They need the truth tonight, and as I pour peace into you, I am pouring deep understanding into their weary soul. You have walked through the fire of old relationships that left you feeling worthless, discarded, and entirely broken on the inside. Your soulmate learned about those dark times, and the enemy tried to convince them that you are too damaged to love. Tonight, I am showing them your scars are simply proof of your strength, and that your heart is ready for them. Jesus says, your soulmate is currently looking at old messages or pictures, trying to find the truth hidden in the silence between you. They learned something painful about your past, and it has clouded their ability to see the bright future you both share. I am illuminating their thoughts tonight, gently guiding them away from doubt and leading them straight back to your loving presence. I have collected all your tears in a bottle, and I am using them to wash away the dirt thrown on your name. The false witnesses who brought this painful news to your soulmate will soon be silenced by the power of my truth. Your soulmate needs the truth tonight, and I am ensuring that the only voice they truly believe is the voice of love. Do not let doubt steal your attention now, because this message is a vital lifeline for the love you deeply desire. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact physical sign that will confirm their loyalty. When this exact sign crosses your path, you will smile, knowing that I have fought this hidden battle for your heart. You have experienced strange dreams recently where you were searching for someone but could not see their face in the crowd. Those dreams were my way of preparing you for this exact moment of temporary separation and sudden, painful spiritual confusion. Even though they learned something painful, I am turning those restless dreams into visions of hope and reconciliation for you both. You must open your hands and release the tight grip you have on your deep fear of being abandoned yet again. The final step of trust is believing that the person I have for you will not run away when times get hard. They need the truth tonight, and the truth is that your soul is anchored in my love, making you a safe harbor. The Lord says, I know you are tired of having to explain yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding your good, honest intentions. Your soulmate learned something painful that twisted your past words, making you look like someone you have never actually been. I am wiping the slate clean tonight, giving them a fresh pair of eyes to see the pure innocence of your soul. There is a heavy blanket of silence between you two right now, and I know how much that quietness hurts you. But in this specific silence, your soulmate is listening closely to the quiet whispers of my spirit guiding them toward truth. They need the truth tonight, and I am removing the painful thorns of deception that others planted in their weary mind. You are so close to the breakthrough you have been waiting for, so do not let your faith waver in this hour. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the specific sign I have prepared for your complete peace. This sign will be a gentle reminder that I am weaving your two lives together with an unbreakable thread of grace. When you feel a sudden drop in your anxiety, as if a heavy stone has been lifted off your tired chest, rejoice. That is the exact moment your soulmate realizes that the painful thing they learned was just a cruel, meaningless distraction. I am doing this for you because they need the truth tonight, and I love you too much to let you lose. Your past is not a prison, and I will not allow anyone to use your old mistakes as a permanent life sentence. Your soulmate learned something painful about your history, but I am reminding them that they also have a past requiring grace. Tonight, I am joining your hearts through mutual forgiveness, ensuring that this sudden trial only makes your deep bond much stronger. Jesus says, "Do not send that desperate message you are drafting in your mind, trying to explain the painful thing they just learned. I am asking you to stand still and let me be the one who whispers the absolute truth into their thoughts. They need the truth tonight, and my gentle spirit can convince them far better than your anxious, hurried human words ever could. I have seen the times you sat alone on your bed, wondering if you are simply destined to walk this earth alone. I have heard your cries, and I have brought this soulmate into your life to be a lasting, beautiful, faithful companion. They learned a painful lie today, but I am standing guard over your future, refusing to let the enemy win this fight. You must not ignore this critical moment of instruction, for the destiny of your true relationship hangs in the balance tonight. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact sign that will bring tears to your eyes. When you receive this final sign, you will immediately know that your soulmate has chosen you over the painful lies they heard. You may have smelled a familiar scent today, something that reminded you strongly of them even though they were far away. That was my unseen sign, a gentle tap on your shoulder, letting you know that their spirit was reaching out to yours. Even while they process the painful thing they learned, their soul recognizes that you are their true, permanent, and peaceful home. The final step of trust is to stop trying to control how and when they will reach out to you with apologies. I am perfectly timing their return, so that when they finally speak, their heart is completely empty of doubt and fear. They need the truth tonight, and I am preparing them to deliver a beautiful apology that will heal your weary heart. The Lord says, "My child, the storm that has suddenly hit your relationship is not meant to destroy you, but to test your deep roots. Your soulmate learned something painful about you to see if your connection could withstand the heavy winds of cruel, false gossip. Tonight, I am calming the wind and showing them that your love is built on the solid rock of my absolute truth. I know how much it hurts when someone you deeply care about hesitates and questions your character based on a rumor. But I am using this brief pause to teach them how to fiercely protect you from the harsh judgment of others. They need the truth tonight, and I am raising them up to be the strong, defending partner you have always needed. Do not lose hope in these final moments of waiting, because the dawn of your greatest romantic blessing is rapidly approaching. Stay with me until the very end, because I am going to reveal the comforting sign that will change your tomorrow. This sign will be my personal signature, proving that I have securely locked your soulmate's heart to your own beautiful soul. When you suddenly remember a happy moment with them and find yourself smiling in the middle of your daily, mundane tasks. That is my way of connecting your minds, because at that exact second, they are smiling at the very same memory. They learned something painful today, but tonight I am flooding their mind with the joyful, pure truth of your happy moments. You must completely release the bitter resentment you feel toward the people who purposely tried to sabotage your beautiful new relationship. If you hold on to hatred, you will taint the pure love I am trying to pour into your open hands. They need the truth tonight, and your ability to forgive is the ultimate proof that you are a child of light. Jesus says, your soulmate is exhausted from trying to figure out what is real and what is a lie created by jealous, angry people. They learned something painful about you today, and their mind is spinning with endless questions that only I can truly answer. I am placing my hands over their mind tonight, bringing a deep, restful sleep that will wash away all their heavy doubts. I have witnessed your quiet generosity, the way you love others even when you receive absolutely nothing in return from them. I have chosen this soulmate to finally be the one who pours love back into your cup until it completely overflows. The painful lie they heard today cannot stop the massive flood of blessings I have stored up for your shared future. Keep your spirit focused on my promises right now, because your patience is unlocking a miracle in their heart this very minute. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact final sign of peace you desperately need. When this sign arrives, the painful wait will be over, and your soulmate will step back into your life with confidence. You have felt a strange heaviness in your legs today, a physical exhaustion that came out of nowhere and slowed you down. That is the weight of the spiritual battle I am fighting on your behalf, pushing back the dark lies of the enemy. Even though they learned something painful, I am carrying the weight for you tonight so you can wake up feeling completely renewed. The final step of trust is to look at your future with absolute joy instead of constantly expecting the worst to happen. You have been trained by trauma to expect abandonment, but this time, the person I sent is going to firmly stay. They need the truth tonight, and the truth is that your bond is permanently sealed by my sovereign, unstoppable, perfect will. The Lord says, my beloved child, the pain of being misunderstood is a heavy cross, but you do not have to carry it alone tonight. Your soulmate learned something painful about you, a twisted version of your past, and it has caused them a deep ache. I am removing that ache from their chest right now, replacing it with a burning desire to hear your gentle voice. I see the goodness in your soul, the parts of you that you hide from the world because you fear harsh rejection. I have shown these hidden, beautiful parts of your soul to your partner, which is why they are fighting for this love. They need the truth tonight, and I am reminding them that the real you is far more beautiful than any ugly rumor. Do not allow the silence of this evening to convince you that your soulmate has walked away from you for good. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the final sign that will bring you absolute, undeniable certainty. This exact sign will wipe every single tear from your eyes and fill your home with the sound of genuine laughter. When you hear a bird singing outside your window in the early morning, let it be a reminder of my constant presence. It is a sign that the dark night has passed, and your soulmate has woken up with a clear, perfectly peaceful mind. They learned something painful yesterday, but today they need the truth, and I have successfully planted it deeply within their heart. You must stop replaying your old failures in your head, thinking that you somehow deserve this sudden painful trial in your life. You are entirely forgiven, and I will not let the enemy use your past as a weapon to destroy your destined future. Your soulmate needs the truth tonight, and the greatest truth is that you are completely redeemed by my unending, perfect grace. Jesus says, your soulmate is staring at the ceiling right now, feeling a strange tug in their heart that they cannot logically explain away. That tug is my spirit pulling them back to you, pulling them away from the painful thing they learned earlier today.